Guys, welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. My name's Melanie. Welcome to Monday. And I'm faking it till I make it. And some of you are not going to like that answer, right? But that is life, and that's where I'm at right now. My heart is heavy. I'm still very emotionally unstable. If somebody says the wrong thing to me, I'm reactive. I'm taking things personally. I'm feeling overwhelmed, anxious, depressed. I'm grieving. It has been less than 2 weeks since I lost my father. I think tonight is actually 2 weeks that I lost my father. And I'm still in an incredible, enormous amount of pain. So my morning has been starting on my knees, right? Because I have to lean on Jesus. I have some issues other than losing my dad that I was actively dealing with before I lost my dad, and kind of my dad's grief, my dad's circumstances, my dad thing kind of overtook my entire life, and those things that were not quite resolved yet are still sitting over here. Now that the grief and the dust is settling, I'm still sad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that in 2 weeks I'm over it. I'm just saying now that that initial emotional explosion is kind of quieting. The earth's not rumbling so hard. The dust is settling upon objects. There's some quiet. Now those other issues that I let go seem to be amplified because I am in a heightened state of sensitivity at this time. So I am relying heavily on God to get me through this emotional turmoil. When I stepped on the scale this morning, my knee-jerk reaction was to start tearing myself apart. The devil standing right there behind me, tapping me on the shoulder as I stood off that scale. See, you gained a bunch of weight. If you look at what I've done the last 2 weeks, the fact that I've only gained 6.1 pounds, and we know that at least half of that's water weight, I think is pretty impressive. Actually, the fact that I can eat between 1,700 and 2,000 calories every single day and have FBombs and only gain 6 pounds and have I've devoured at least 4 pints of enlightened ice cream, and all I've gained is, I'm going to turn this around. Instead of being, man, I've gained 6.1 pounds, I'm a failure. That's my knee-jerk response. I'm taking control of this, and I'm going to be like, okay. I'm just going to be like, okay. I'm just going to turn it around and say, you know what? I can't believe that I've had 4 days where I have binged. I mean, binged. I've had at least 6 of the last 14 days where my calories have been 2,500 to 3,000. I have not fasted. I have not been snacking. And my exercise, I've done a lot of yard work, but really has not been consistent. I have been under stress. I have not been sleeping. I'm dealing with massive anxiety. I'm waking up 3-4 times a night. All of those things. And I've only gained 6.1 pounds. Now, if I wasn't on this weight loss journey, here's what I can tell you for a fact. If I would not have been keto during this time, my eating choices would have been much different. I wasn't eating really good weight loss macros for keto to keto standards. I was not eating clean keto, nutritious keto. But had I not been on keto, you can guarantee, based on 50 years of my life on this planet dealing with massive heartache, you can bet that I would have bought a real cheesecake. instead of making cheesecake fat bombs. You can bet your butt that I would have had, instead of a pint of enlightened ice cream, I would have been eating a pint of Ben & Jerry's fish food. That's my favorite flavor of ice cream before keto. I would have been eating cookies and donuts, and I would have been sweetening my coffee and making really delicious vanilla lattes, and I would have been baking desserts and eating the crap out of some bread. So even on my worst keto food choice day, I still did so much better than on my best standard American day under stress. That's behind us. Nothing that I do right this minute, nothing that I say, nothing that I eat, no nutritional supplement that I take is going to undo my food decisions or the amount of food that I ate over the last 2 weeks, other than finding some kind of positive silver lining in that dark rain cloud and saying, you know what? I kept it keto. Maybe I ate too many calories and kicked myself out of ketosis. Maybe I didn't make great nutritional choices. Maybe there were too many ingredients in this one particular thing that I ate, and I ate too much of that one particular thing. But I kept it keto. I did not consume any real sugar. I did not consume pasta. I did not consume potatoes. I did not consume potato chips. I did not go out and buy some overly processed, nasty restaurant food. I didn't do any of other than the Wawa, but that was totally by mistake. As a matter of fact, 2 of the days that I did really bad on keto was because I tried Wawa food and it threw off my macros for the entire day. And I was really upset because I was like, who would have thought there would be 13 carbohydrates in an egg and steak bowl? What is that? Anyway, so I'm going to, no matter how bad some of you guys, because I'm getting a lot of thumbs down on my videos, no matter how bad some of you guys are feeling about my journey right now, I'm not going to let the devil talk in one ear. I'm going to keep Jesus in my heart, and I'm going to keep singing his praises, because I'm going to praise him in the storm, because I know that on the other side of the storm is a rainbow. And even though right now my heart is heavy and it's broken and I am full of anxiety and I can't sleep at night and I am feeling so lost, I am still so much further down the road than I would be if I were still on the standard American diet and not taking control of my binges. That he has helped me overcome some of my food addictions. He has blessed me. So even though the amount of pain has been forefront and in my face 24/7 for the last 2 weeks, praise Jesus. Praise Jesus, he's kept me on this road, because you guys both, all of you both, like I'm only talking to 2 of you. You guys know what my life would have looked like if I would have nosedived face first into a real cheesecake. You guys know what my life would have looked like if I would have ate that piece of pizza that I held in my hand. I literally held, not symbolically. I was holding a piece of my husband's pineapple pizza in my hand, and I was going to eat it. I literally said out loud, screw it, I'm cheating. Knowing that I was going to share half of a piece of real cheesecake, I put the pizza down. At the peak of my grief, God took over my heart and he spoke to me, and I was like, nope. As hard as that was, I want him to convict me like that all the time. Convict me, please, please. When I am out of control, please step in, intervene. Praise Jesus. Thank you. What a blessing. I don't even deserve him being part of my life, and here he is part of my life. and my life just gets better all the time, even in this storm, because I'm looking for a rainbow and I know it's out there. Why? Because he promises it. And that's faith, baby. I don't have to see it. I don't need proof. I know it. And that is your Motivation Monday. I'll see you at lunchtime with a photo of food. We're going to get back to normal. I can't promise you there's not going to be moments of craziness, because I'm still just absolutely swallowed with grief. We're going to get there. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe 6 months. We're going to get there together. Thank you for being such a strong Ninja Nation and being part of my life. Thank you for allowing me to share the gospel and what Jesus Christ is doing in my life. Thank you for being your support during this very dark and sad time in my life. Just thank you. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys at lunch. All right, guys, you can see the day I lost my father I was 184.8, and I am 188.6 today. All right, guys, this is just a mismatch of things. It is approaching 11 o'clock. Other than my coffee this morning, I have been fasted. I have some of this organic chicken breast that I showed you the other day. It's very clean. I have 2 Eggland Best pre-cooked, pre-boiled eggs. Pre-peeled, pre-cooked, pre-peeled. And then I have here, I don't know how many ounces this is. Oh, 3 ounces of Nova smoked salmon. Alright guys, this is dinner for tonight. Mine is over there looking pretty boring, but I am all out of calories, which means no condiments, no pickles, no nothing. And then this over here is my hubs. I made him some grilled onions. He likes that processed cheese. Don't know why, but you know what? I'm not judging. I have some large beef steak tomatoes, some romaine lettuce leaves, some dill pickle gherkins, and some raw onion. And my hubs has agreed to do bunless burgers with me tonight. So he's doing low carb and I'm doing very strict keto because I am out of macros. All right, guys, I went to my post office today and was pleasantly surprised by these 2 beautiful cards, one from Jenna and one from Debbie. So thank you so much. All right, guys, welcome to my commitment to fitness. This is the final hoorah. It is getting ready to get dark. So tonight my husband and I had some errands to do after work. Right now I'm sitting at 8,000 steps. My goal is 10,000 steps. And no matter how I'm feeling, I still love to get out here and walk. Even when I can't care about my weight, walking and fitness is not about weight for me. It's not about weight loss. It's about, I don't know, maybe it's just my one little area of my life that I'm really good at controlling. Maybe it's about feeling like I'm in control. Maybe it's about feeling empowered. Maybe it's feeling like I've contributed something good to my life today. So I know I contribute a lot, but I'm talking about the mental state that I'm in and how easy it would be to believe the things that I am telling myself right now, that I'm a failure and that I can't do this and that I'm going to gain all the weight back and all my fears are going to come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? It would be so easy for me to let the devil convince me that I'm just not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. But so when I come out here, my commitment to fitness, man, I hope I'm inspiring somebody to get off the couch and go for a walk. Do you have to exercise to lose weight on keto? Nope. But if your life is feeling like it's completely out of control, take 15 minutes, go for a walk. Own that 15 minutes and make that 15 minutes your 15 minutes every single day. Take a walk around the house, put on your headphones, listen to some music where you can see if your kids are getting in trouble or whatever if they're little. But take 15 minutes and name it. Make it yours. This is my commitment to fitness. And this is the small fraction of my life that I have control over. That I can feel like I've done something really good today. And that I am really good at doing this commitment to fitness. And then I can celebrate the fact that I have that self-discipline. And I can celebrate the fact that no matter what happened in my day today, I'm doing something about it. Right now, no excuses. All right, guys, I didn't do as well as I wanted to walking. I only got 9,000 steps, but as you can see, I got caught in the rain and I had to turn around and come home. So let's talk a little bit about my macros today. Sorry I'm in here. My husband's watching his show, and of course the volume is up. It's just about as high as it can go because he wouldn't want the neighbors to miss an episode of his favorite show. So this morning my weight was 188.6, which is 6.8 up from my very lowest weight in my keto journey. My total carbs today were 20. My protein was 138 grams and fat was 99. I'm going to work very hard on bringing those fat grams down. My calories today was 1516, which is perfect for me for weight loss. And my step count is a little over 9,000. So I'm pretty happy with my day today. And that's all I got for you. I know this video is long. Thank you again, Jenna. Thank you again, Debbie, for your kind cards and wishing me the best during this very hard time. Thank you so much. That was very sweet of you. And I'm sorry I didn't get to my post office earlier to find them earlier. I could have used some cheer earlier this week, but it was definitely well placed today as well. Thank you again, Debbie, for your support in my Poshmark closet. I am packaging up your item now, and I will send it to you, and I'm going to send you a surprise. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.